Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you are here today, and I just want to remind you to subscribe so that you never miss any of my wig related content. I'm bringing you this wig review today for Shirley's Wig Shop. Shirley has a really great private Facebook group. It's called Shirley's Wig Shop, Hair's Looking at You Kid, and I will put a link in the description box so that you can come and join her group. So we're going to look at two of the brand new ESTETICA styles. There are 4 new styles that have just come out, and I have 2 of them. So we're going to take a look at Arlo, and then we will take a look at Fallon. Okay, so first off, I am wearing Arlo, and the color on this one is the R26H. So she is a wavy style, as you can see. Really, really pretty. So she has an extended lace front. Forgive my voice today, y'all. My allergies or something is making me have like a froggy voice. Okay, so she has an extended temple to temple lace front. And then she has a left monopart. Good coverage at the ear tabs. Now I do want to talk about the fit on Arlo, because she is fitting super small on me, and this is an open wefted cap, and so there's definitely going to be stretch in the cap, but it's starting off small. Like ear tabs, it feels like she must be right at 11 because the ear tabs are coming to here, and I even have a little bit of space there. But even right around here, I mean, I had to push my wig cap back a little bit because my wig cap was sticking out. So this one is fitting pretty small. I didn't have to bring the adjusters in or anything. So I don't know. I'm a little concerned about the fit on this one for those of you who have larger circumferences. Now there's definitely, stretch in the circumference, but I still just feel like, normally with an average size cap, I just expect it to be a little bit big on me, particularly forehead to nape. And this one just really isn't. It's fitting my head perfectly. And like I said, it's almost, slightly too small. So I'm just kind of questioning the fit for those of you who have larger circumferences. I don't know whether other reviewers are agreeing with that or if they're talking about that. So I wanted to make sure that I was mentioning it. So, okay, let me give you the measurements and then we can look at the inside of the cap for Arlo. So here in the front, the bang measurement is 9.5 inches. The sides are 8 inches, the crown is 10 inches, and the nape is 7 inches. Weight-wise, the wig comes in at 3.7 ounces. So I'll show you the part up close here. Doesn't go clear to the crown, but it goes almost all the way to the crown. So, okay, so here we go on the inside. So closed lace here, here's the left monopart, here's the extended temple to temple lace front. I need to feel, it's not feeling to me like there's permatease, but I'll check it out, and I'll check it out in a minute after I show you the rest of the cap. Soft ear tabs that have metal stays, open wefting all through the cap, hook adjusters, which are typical for this brand, with an open wefted extended nape. So there is stretch in the cap, but like I said, I just want you to be warned that it is fitting small on me. It's fitting like a petite. So let me check for permatease. By the way, this is regular. Both of these are regular synthetic fibers. They are not heat friendly. Maybe a tiny bit of teasing at the ear tabs. A tiny bit at the nape, which is really typical to see some little teasy hairs right there. That just gives it a little bit of lift right there at the back. But throughout the wig, throughout the body of the wig, not feeling permatease. Okay, so we'll take a look at the color really quickly. So this is the R826H. So it's an 8 base, which is a medium brown, warm brown, and then it has this 26 highlight going through it. I did notice that they put a big chunky highlight here at the lace front, which is, I don't recall seeing that big of a chunky highlight at the lace front in the past on this color, but it's been a while since I've had this color on my head, so I could be wrong about that, but that really stuck out to me like a big money piece type highlight. And I understand why they did it because, it helps hide those knots right at the lace front, but I just thought it was kind of interesting. It's pretty though, particularly if you choose to, smooth it back like this, then you really have that really pretty warm blonde around your face. But all around, I would say this is a warm color. I don't really see a lot of, any cool tone to it at all. And it leans much more warm than it does, neutral. So I would call this all over warm. So their description is a golden brown with a golden blonde highlight. So when you see the word gold, that's going to be an indication of warmth. So the highlights are distributed throughout the wig. I feel like we have more of a, like I said, a chunky highlight at the front, but then the other highlights going through are not like the big, chunky ones. So this is a color that is not rooted. So for those of you who don't want, a dark root or whatever, this is an unrooted color. The other color, the blonde that I'm going to show you in a moment, is a rooted color. So, but really, really pretty. So this is in the lighting, it's coming through my patio door right before I step outside. Show you the knots, the part. You can definitely see the gold, that the brown is a golden brown and the highlight is a golden blonde. You can see the warmth. Okay, so I am under my patio cover. So shaded outdoor light. I can step into the sun here. See how that golden brown, it almost takes on like a reddish tone out here. That's the warmth. Let's look at ear tuckability. With the waves, of course, wavy wigs are always a little harder to tuck behind your ears, so, but pretty easy. So, glasses. You can put them up on your head. Headband should be cute. You could wear, the bang layer, what was that? 9.5. So that will easily stay back in the headband, or pull out this pretty blonde one, especially with this color. Not all the colors are going to have the blonde, but pull out that little bit of hair by the face. This wig, by the way, kind of reminds me of Finn. So if you're a fan of Finn, I think that you will like this one. I think this one is just a little bit shorter than Finn. It looks a little bit shorter to me. But very similar to Finn. So, but kind of nice that this one has a, lace part on it. So you can wear her half up, half down. I don't know. I guess she has enough nape there at 7 inches. Yes, to do a short pony. Or I think she'd be cute if you twisted her up. Brought some layers out here around the face. Yeah, so you could get a cute little updo. If you use one of these jaw clips, claw clips, that's really going to hold the hair. Really cute. Okay, I'm going to pop on Fallon. Okay, so this is Fallon. The color on this one is RH1226 RT4. So rooted with a 4. A blonde, as you can see. So since this one is blonde, we're going to see a lot more sheen, a lot more shininess because of these regular synthetic fibers. So there are things that you can do for that. I have videos on my channel in my, I think it's called Tips and Advice playlist. I will actually link the video up here, or I think it'll be over here actually. Well, I think YouTube puts it over here. I can't remember. It'll be here or here. A little card will slide out. And it'll show you the things that I do to reduce the shine. You can use dry shampoo, but I'm not as big of a fan of dry shampoo as I used to be. It just tends to leave a white cast on the wig. So I am more of a fan of using cornstarch or powder and just, with a makeup brush and just buffing it through the hair to reduce the shine. You can also, some people like to cold soak them. I've heard that works for some people. You can wash them if you want to. One wash, though, is not going to reduce the shine very much. It's going to take a few washes before you're going to see a reduction in the shine. So you can see she is just a very straight style. She has a little bit of layering here at the face. She is a full monotop, so you can part her wherever you'd like. And then her lace front is extended. So one thing that I want to talk about really quickly is you'll see how she kind of looks a little funky up here on my head. She looks the shape of this thing. So she's going to come in one of these really, really long boxes with, you know, draped over one of these with a hairnet. And so she may kind of, you know, she's going to feel maybe a little, I mean, she just looks to me like she's still the shape of that thing. Now, I think after having her on my head for a while, that would go away. But I think what I would do for that is I would dampen the hair and I would put her on a wig head overnight. And then I think she's going to take on more of a round appearance and have, you know, more of a natural appearance. Those fibers just get a little bit of a bend, a little bit of a cold crimp in them. You know, really, no matter how they ship them, that kind of stuff can happen. So they're trying to keep the wig as straight as possible, keep the fibers preserved, you know, really have the fibers come out nicely. This one did not have a zigzag, so I don't think that you'll see a zigzag when you take Fallon out of the box. So just some things that I'm seeing in her. So here is the lace front. Now, mind you, these are dark roots, so we do have darker knots on this one. It is extended temple to temple. And then here's the part. This is exactly where it was parted. I would probably move the part over a bit for my taste, have more of a side part. But that's the nice thing is you can part wherever you'd like on this full monotop. I'll show you the ear tabs. So this one is fitting much more like what I would expect. The ear tabs are going all the way down to my ears on both sides. And there's a little extra room, you know, from forehead to nape on my petite measurements. It's still fitting pretty good on my small head. So still just be aware of that. I did not bring the adjusters in. I pretty much just took it out of off that form and plopped it on my head. I left the part right where it was. So just something to note about the fit of this one compared to what your measurements might be. I'm a 21-inch circumference, 13 forehead to nape, and 11 ear to ear. Here are the measurements for Fallon. 10.5 inches in the front, 9.5 inch sides, 12-inch crown, 5.5 inch nape, and then 4.3 ounces on the weight. So there's the part. You can see the knots. The knots are a little bit more noticeable. You can use, I have in that tips and advice playlist, there are also videos showing how to hide those knots with makeup and stuff. So, okay, so here's that full mono top with the extended temple to temple lace front. I'm not feeling any permatease in this wig. This one does not have the like velvety, soft felt ear tabs. It's more like a, I don't know. It's just the cap material. I don't know, but it's still soft. It's not bad. So open wefting all through the cap. Hook adjusters again with an open wefted extended nape, and I am not seeing any permatease here at the nape on this one. Got her back on. So you may have a little bit of a face flop issue with this one, but it hasn't been too bad. This is, like I said, this is straight out of the box. And I'm not finding her to be too bad with the face flop, so that's nice. Maybe it's, you know, where she's parted. Like maybe if you part more towards the middle, you won't get so much of that. So, okay, so this is the RH1226 RT4. That's a mouthful. So really, really pretty. Again, I would describe this as a warm color. I feel like most of Estetica's colors are pretty warm. They do have some that are meant to be cool, you know, cool toned. But this one I feel like is another one that has more warmth in it than anything else. So some neutral tones and some warm tones. So the description for this RH1226 RT4 is a light brown. So you can see that light brown. With chunky golden blonde highlights, very chunky, as you can see, very thick blonde highlights, and dark brown roots. So that rooting you're going to see, you know, around the face. You're going to see it when you separate the hair. when I was showing you the nape just now in that part of the video, you could see that rooting there at the nape as well. So that rooting follows all around, you know, the underside of the wig. So, and there's the rooting just at the part. So, and then we have this really, you know, very light brown, lighter than the 8. Show you the Arlo next to it. So the brown is lighter than the 8, so it's more, that's what the 12 is. And then we have the 26 highlights. So I think it's so close to, you know, it could even be considered a dark blonde. So where they're calling it a light brown, dark blonde. That 12 is sort of a crossover color with wig shades I've found. Show you the knots again. Okay, so here we are in the light coming through the patio door. So you can see the rooting. You can see these blondes and light brown. Here I am under my patio cover. So there's the rooting color. It is a 4 root, so it's pretty dark. The knots. Now she's starting to face low. I spoke too soon. Okay. So this one will easily tuck behind the ears. And all of those layers will stay back in the headband. If you'd like, you know, if you want to just hold them all back, or you could pull, as always, pull some bang out there by the face from that shorter layer. How long is that? 10.5. Okay, let's see if that will go stay back, half up, half down. I'm playing with it because I think it's going to come out, but it feels pretty tight. So half up, half down. Now I think if you go to do a pony or something, I think it's going to want to come out. You're probably going to have to bobby pin to keep those layers back. I would do a low pony just because of the way it's cut. I think, yeah, these are going to, I don't know. They may or may not fall down. They seem to be staying. And then, of course, you could twist it as well, just like the other one. So, really, really pretty style. Very cute. You know, you could also wear it pulled up, you know, with the extended lace front pulled up like that, too. So, that would be cute. Okay. Very, very cute styles from ESTETICA. Brand new styles for 2024. So, hold on. Hold on. Crazy hair. Okay. Thank you to Shirley's Wig Shop for sending these wigs to review for you all. There'll be purchase information in the description box down below the video. I thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. And until next time, don't forget, you're absolutely beautiful. Bye-bye.